Have you ever wondered how you'd survive in a world overrun by the undead? Picture a post-apocalyptic reality where a mysterious event transforms life, a zombie apocalypse. Now, suspend disbelief and dive into this narrative. Imagine you're a teenager, and overnight, your world's filled with the undead. The streets you once knew now reverberate with the haunting sounds of the unliving. Your acquaintances turned into mindless creatures with one goal: to feed. It's a scary reality. Fear, however, is unaffordable in this new world. Now, it's about maintaining calm amidst chaos, thinking on your feet. How does a teenager survive this nightmare? Acceptance is the first step. After acknowledging the loss of the old world, they start adapting. They'd have to learn how to forage, stay quiet, and defend themselves. While these skills may seem absurd in normal life, in an undead world, they're vital. The aim is not just survival, but retaining humanity and hope when everything seems lost. It's about finding strength amidst fear. In this world of Walking Dead, survival is not about strength, but wits and will. Remember that, because in the coming scenes, you'll see just how true it is. Stay tuned, and let's continue this journey into the heart of the undead reality. Survival in the world of the undead comes with a price. Imagine, if you will, a world where every waking moment is painted with the grim brush of fear and uncertainty. A world where the line between life and death is blurred, and survival is not a choice, but a necessity. Now, imagine being a teenager in this world. The adolescent years are a time of exploration and growth, but in a world overrun by the undead, these years take on an entirely different meaning. The price of survival in this reality is high. It's not just about the physical dangers, the relentless pursuit by the undead, or the scarcity of resources. The price extends to the psychological and emotional toll it takes on a young mind. Loneliness becomes a constant companion. The fear is palpable, a thick fog that never quite lifts. And the stress, oh, the stress. It's the kind that keeps you awake at night, your ears straining to catch any sound that might signal danger. But here's the thing about teenagers. They're resilient, they're adaptable, and in the face of a zombie apocalypse, they find a way to turn these trials into character-building experiences. The loneliness shapes them into self-reliant individuals. The fear sharpens their instincts, making them more alert, more aware of their surroundings. The constant stress, while undoubtedly harsh, forges them into hardened survivors, capable of making tough decisions for the greater good. In the end, the price of survival is steep. But what emerges from the crucible of these challenges is a person of remarkable strength and resilience. A person who understands the value of life, of friendship, and of hope in a way that few others can. Surviving in a world of the undead is not just about fighting off zombies. It's about battling the demons of fear and self-doubt that lurk within. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity and holding on to the will to live. Survival is a battle, not just against the undead, but against one's own fears and doubts. In the darkness of the undead world, hope becomes the most valuable asset. Now let's talk about the power of hope. In the grim zombie-infested reality that our teenage hero finds themselves in, hope is not just a wishful thought, but a lifeline. It's the fuel that keeps them going, the light that guides them through the darkness. It's the belief that somewhere out there, there's a possibility of a life untouched by the undead, a chance for survival, and perhaps even a community where they can belong. Resilience, too, plays a crucial role. It's the ability to keep on moving despite the odds, to keep on fighting even when the world seems to have given up. It's the grit that makes our hero get up again after being knocked down, the strength to carry on even when the body is tired and the mind is weary. Imagine this, our teenager, all alone in a world that's gone mad. They could easily give in to despair, but they don't. Instead, they cling to hope. They believe that they can survive, that they can find others, that they can make it through. This hope, this belief, it's what drives them to push through the fear, the exhaustion, the loneliness. It's what keeps them alive. But hope isn't just about survival. It's also about the will to make things better. It's about daring to dream of a world that's free from the undead and having the courage to work towards that dream. It's about not just accepting the grim reality, but challenging it, defying it, changing it. So what can we learn from our teenage hero? It's this: when faced with a world of darkness, never lose sight of the light. Cling to hope, embrace resilience, and never give up. Because in the end, it's not just about surviving the undead. It's about thriving, about carving out a place in this world where you can truly live. In a world of the undead, hope is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Surviving the undead teaches us more than just survival skills. It's an immersive, transformative journey that molds us, pushes us to our limits, and teaches us valuable life lessons. The undead world may be a horrifying landscape of zombies, but it is also a metaphorical crucible that shapes and refines the human spirit. In the heart of this chaos, our teenage survivor discovered the value of resilience. When the undead are knocking at your door, giving up is not an option. You learn to adapt, to endure, to rise from the ashes time and time again. This resilience is not exclusive to a zombie apocalypse. It's a quality we need in our daily lives, to navigate personal hardships, to overcome professional obstacles, to bounce back from every setback life throws our way. The power of hope was another lesson learned amidst the undead. Hope, in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, is an indomitable force. It's the light that guides us through the darkest tunnels, the beacon that promises a dawn after the longest nights. Hope is a universal survival tool, applicable not just when you're surrounded by zombies, but also when life itself feels like an uphill battle. Then there's the importance of resourcefulness, which our teenage survivor learned early on. In a world where convenience stores and supermarkets are a thing of the past, you learn to make do with what you have, to innovate, to improvise. That's a skill that can take you far in life, helping you to solve problems and turn challenges into opportunities. Lastly, the undead world teaches us the necessity of confronting our fears. When zombies are part of your reality, fear becomes a constant companion. But it's through facing these fears, not running from them, that we truly grow. This is a lesson we can all apply, whether we're dealing with the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. The world of the undead may be terrifying, but it also teaches us the true essence of survival, to keep moving forward, no matter what.